Hey guys, Dinkalodian here again, and in this one the primary topic that I was going to speak on was going to be Smash hype and the general statement that Smash fans are too hype to the point of sometimes even toxicity. But real quick before that, I just wanted to touch on the character evidence videos. If you guys are subscribers, you know that a couple of videos back I put up a character request video for the character evidence series. That was primarily to just get a list of characters that were wanted, because at this point there are going to be a few more videos. Because as of now, at this point, it's getting to the point where there is little to no evidence for the characters that are this far down on the list. And ultimately, if I keep going with this, it's just going to be me saying the same things and just inserting the characters' names because of the lack of evidence for this. And this is even to the point of not just like hard direct evidence. I'm talking about everything as far as the circumstantial evidence, the hearsay, just what could be a slight hint, just all of that is just getting so thin to the point where the videos won't even have content really. So yeah, as I said, there's going to be just a few more out of the list that I've gotten. I'm currently going through the ones that I believe have the best shot and the most evidence in their favor, and I'll be making a few more. One of those might be one of the multiple character episodes that I was talking about, but yeah, that series will be coming to an end relatively soon, and I will be starting on some other content that I've had in my mind. But yeah, as far as that goes, that's all I had to say. Now on to the subject that I mentioned earlier. So since earlier this year when Smash Ultimate got teased at the end of that Nintendo Direct, before we even knew that it was called Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's been hype. And there have been people reacting online. There's been very, very visible hype. So obviously as time went on, we had the E3 presentation which focused mainly on Smash. At that point is when the hype began a very rapid climb. Obviously with the news that every fighter in Smash history is going to be in the battle, and the news that we'd be getting Ridley, there was even more hype. And I was here watching that Direct, and I was getting extremely hyped. And the more hyped I got, the more I wanted to see more people being hyped, and ultimately that made me more hyped for it. And then, the climax at the August 8th Direct, when we still had in our minds Sakurai saying, "No, we might not get that many new characters. Hope that's okay." Then they just dumped 5 in that first Direct. Now obviously, with recent word from Sakurai in the Famitsu article saying that they're going to be slowing down the rate of character reveals, whatever camp you're in, whether you're in the camp of believing Sakurai at his word, or you're in the camp of thinking he's trying to throw us off and just kind of throw surprises in there, the point is the hype's there still. It was a couple of weeks after the August 8th Direct that I started posting videos on it, just because of the fact that I was so hyped. I didn't want to bug people around me by talking about it all the time, and I thought, I'll just post videos, you know? So I started posting the videos and everything, and yeah, that's how I'm doing this. But obviously, since the Smash community is so hype about this, and you time that with the whole Bayonetta tournament debacle thing, while it's not as prevalent online now as it was around that time, there's still some like murmurs about whether or not Smash fans, like the Smash community, is hyped to the point of toxicity where certain people are so passionate for their characters getting in that they just turn into a lord and just kind of are like assholes. I ultimately just want to comment on that. So the first response I would have to that is, yeah, of course we're hyped. I mean, this is like our version of like March Madness or like the NFL playoffs. The only difference is this only comes around once every, I guess on average, 5 years, something like that. 4 to 6 years, that range. Once every Nintendo console, we'll say that. Yeah, the Smash community's hyped. Yeah, of course. I would be willing to bet that every person that's extremely hyped for this game has a character that they really want in that's not been put in yet. And while it's important not to take what we already have for granted, because my god, the Smash team is delivering on this one, I would say that yeah, everyone's got their character. That is passion for a character. Any topic that has any type of differing opinions and passion around it is going to end up in some argument. Now, whether you want to call that discussion or debate, or it has just completely devolved into a full-blown argument, the point is there's discussion. That's what happens in any community, anything like that. And yeah, of course, there's going to be pockets of people that are just human trash, but that's in every single community, every group, political party, religion. It does not matter. There's going to be a corner of that where there's just going to be pieces of human trash down there just trying to screw it up for everybody else. And I know, while the whole toxicity thing, most people seem to point toward the tightest circles, like around the competitive part of Smash. If you look at it, the competitive part's actually pretty large. And I know people who are real fans of the competitive part of Smash, and they're fine. I guess the thing that really bugs me is whenever the entire Smash community gets labeled as just being like ungrateful or toxic. First off, the word toxic's just getting thrown around carelessly as hell now, but that's on a whole other subject. All in all, I absolutely love the Smash community because, yeah, any good community, like I said, it's gonna have some discussion, it's gonna have disagreement. That's what happens when people have differing opinions. That's part of the beauty of the Smash ballot. We all have differing opinions. Nintendo wanted to know what those differing opinions were. That way, the more popular opinions, as far as characters go, could be added into the game. And from the looks of the characters that are getting into this game, that seems to be a good portion of what they're going off of. If not completely, at least partly. Now, as far as people getting too passionate for their characters, maybe expecting too much, yeah, of course there's gonna be that, because there are some people that just don't even buy Nintendo consoles for any other purpose but to play Smash. Like, they will invest in a console just to play Smash. The amount of times I have heard a Nintendo console called a Smash box over the years has just been ridiculous. But to a point, I kinda get that. I mean, if you've got one single game on a console that you really want to play and none of the others really interest you, if you're gonna play the hell out of that game, that console's worth buying. And if you're gonna make that big of an investment, it's gonna be really important to you what goes on in that game. So you're gonna be passionate about it, and you're gonna be involved in the discussion and speculation of that game. And as far as what people are deeming toxicity, from what I can see, as long as you're only talking about the speculation community as far as, you know, like the lead up to Smash Ultimate, the closest thing I can see to that is people being extremely passionate for a character or extremely against a certain character, and they just kind of go out of their way to just let people know that that character shouldn't happen, or they're so passionate about their character that they will tell you that your character doesn't need to get in because they feel that that character will take away a spot that their character could have gotten in. As far as I've seen doing this on here, that is a vast minority of the Smash community. Since I've started doing this about a month and a half ago, my subscriber count has gone from 84 to 367. That is 283 people that have decided to join along with this and that view this content as being worthy or, in the very least, somewhat interesting. That's important to me. Very, very important. That means that while speculating for Smash Ultimate, I've met some people, and it's going to be great because of the fact that once Smash Ultimate comes out, I'll be able to play Smash with them online. In fact, I'm really looking forward to try to set up live streams to play with you guys on here or on Twitch or wherever I decide to do it. Nonetheless, I'm going to try to set up live streams and play with some of the people that I've met on here. Speaking of which, Switch friend code in the description if any of you guys happen to want to add me. And of course, after the whole speculation season's done, odds are I'll be shifting back at least primarily, probably about 60 to 75% of this channel being the original content that I used to post, which was mainly like Let's Plays and stuff, with a dash of whatever the hell I feel like. But ultimately what I'm saying is that the vast majority of people that I've met through their engagement on these videos, through the comments, through all of that, has just been people who are passionate about their character. There have been characters that I had little to no knowledge of before I started doing this, and that I had little to no respect for. Their fan bases alone have gotten me more interested in the characters. Their fan bases alone have gotten me to respect the character a lot more than I did. In fact, I am probably going to have to update my top 5, top 10 characters or whatever that I want, simply because of the fact that my views and my opinions on this have honestly changed since before I started doing this. Now, of course, my top 1 spot has not changed. It hasn't changed since Smash 64, and it's not gonna change. But you get my point here. Ultimately, I had a lot of stuff that I really wanted to say here. Odds are I probably went off on a bit of a tangent, a bit of a rant, because once I get going on a topic, I just kind of go. But I guess to sum this up, what I'm really saying is I do not believe that the Smash community is too hyped. I believe that it's understandable how hyped they are. Now, of course, I'm biased. I'm within the community and excited about this game coming out. I do not believe that the Smash community is overly hyped as a whole. Yeah, there are some that will exaggerate and get a little too excited, you know what I'm saying? But even that's fine, you know, to the point where it's their business if they want to be hyped. Hey, if you want to focus only on Smash until that comes out, more power to you. I mean, if you've got the freedom and ability to be able to do that, do it. I'm veering again. The point that I'm really trying to get toward, I do not find the Smash community toxic. I do not find it hyped to the point of toxicity. I find it passionate, eager, and the enthusiasm is right up at peak level. Because ultimately, as of this point, while waiting for the game sucks, we all know it will be a while before we get to enjoy Smash Hype again. Like right now, I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting for Christmas morning, and Christmas morning is 2 months away. It definitely hurts, but it will be a while before we get to feel this again. Enjoy it, soak it up while you still can, feel the hype, remember that feeling, and when Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out, I will see you guys online in the game. Guess that's all I really gotta say. So if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. If you want to follow along as we make our way towards Smash Ultimate, feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you along. Thank you so much for viewing this content as worthy of your time, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.